Francisco Morazán. What a memorable character, isn't he? But who was he really? And why is he so famous in Central America? Well, in this video, I, Noa Cruz, will be summarizing Francisco Morazán's life and his contributions. So now, let's talk about him. Who was this Prócer? Well, to give you a little of an introduction, let me tell you that Francisco Morazán was born on October 3rd in 1792 in Tegucigalpa, Honduras. He was born into a merchant family. His parents were Esteban Morazán and Guadalupe Quesada. From an early age, he showed intelligence and leadership, qualities that made him one of the most influential figures in Central America. While in his personal life, he married Maria Josefa Laciri Lozano in 1825, with whom he had a daughter named Adela. He also had a son, Francisco Morazán Moncada, and adopted José Antonio Ruiz. For our second subtitle, we have what historical period did he belong to? Well, let me tell you that Morazán lived during a critical historical moment for Central America. By this, I'm referring to the years following independence from Spain in 1821, because after independence, the provinces formed the Federal Republic of Central America, which included Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Costa Rica, and it lasted from 1824 to 1840. This period was defined by a deep ideological struggle between liberals and conservatives. Liberals, represented by Morazán, advocated for the state modernization, public education, freedom of the press and religion, and reducing the church's influence in civil affairs. Meanwhile, conservatives, on the other hand, sought to preserve traditional privileges and maintain ecclesiastical authority in politics and society. And within this context, Morazán rose as the leading liberal figure. His political career began in 1827 with the Battle of La Trinidad, where he defeated conservative forces and became a national leader. This victory propelled him to become head of state of Honduras and later on president of the Federation in 1830. His life and career were inseparably tied to this historical period, as he devoted himself to preserving Central American unity and advancing a liberal project aimed at building a fairer and more modern society for us. Here's where I go to my third period. What were his main contributions to Honduras? In 1830, he was elected president of the Federal Republic of Central America. During this period, his main reforms included: first, establishing a free, secular public education to create an educated citizenry; second, promoting freedom of the press and religion, expanding civil rights; third, abolishing church tithes, reducing ecclesiastical power in civil matters; and fourth, defending the Federation militarily, leading campaigns in Honduras, El Salvador, and Costa Rica. How did his actions influence independence, education, politics, or national identity? Although independence from Spain had already been achieved, Morazán still fought to preserve the independence of the Federation against internal divisions. His push for public education laid the foundation for modern schooling in Honduras. Politically, he strengthened liberal institutions and promoted democracy. And lastly, in terms of national identity, he became a symbol of resistance against authoritarianism and of the aspiration of a united Central America. Why is this figure considered a national hero today? And as everything in life, this has to come to an end. For Francisco Morazán, he was executed in San Jose, Costa Rica on September 15th in 1842. His final words were a call for unity and freedom. In Honduras, his legacy is honored in departments, plazas, monuments, and schools. He is considered a national hero today because he gave his life for justice, education, and regional unity, being remembered as a Central American paladin.